That's fine. I think it was there last week too.
Oh. Welcome back.
How we going?
Hopefully, if everything goes as the plan, you can see us. It's been a long time.
So, yeah, I guess I'll adjust that right off the bat. So like last week, I don't know. I guess I must have just been like a fucking space cadet that day or something, because I like had my SD card for my camera in my laptop, and I was moving over pictures and the pod. So I moved over all the pictures, and I think it just registered in my brain that I just dragged everything off, but I usually drag select stuff off, and I'll like sort it and everything. So I think it just registered in my head. I was like, I did it already. And then I unplugged the SD card, put it back in my camera, and I formatted it because I always format my shit before my next shoot. Mm-hmm. And so I formatted it, not thinking of anything. And then like it was on Saturday or Sunday when I went to go like edit it and like put it up. I like go on my computer and I'm like, I was just going to go on the, on Premiere Pro and just fucking click on the file. And I'm like, oh, there's nothing there. Oh, I guess I didn't start it. I started it, go to import the shit. And I'm like, where's the footage? And I like checking the old one. Maybe I like misplaced it, checked all like the files for my like pictures and stuff. I'm like, I didn't put it on here. That sucks. Oh, I'll just grab the SD card and put it. And then I like it, like as soon as I thought that it like clicked, I was like, you formatted the SD card.
It's fine. It doesn't really matter.
Fuck. Well, no, it doesn't matter.
People are listening to more the audio version.
Yeah.
So it evens out.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, we got some great things to talk about this week.
Been a busy week.
It's been a busy week. We both pretty much started school up
here,
so I'm fucking actually
if you're a film
up to
student
my
now.
goddamn gills.
Oh, hey, I was gonna bring this up too. So now you understand what every time that I would say I was busy doing homework and shit.
Oh, for when we were doing the pod before last
Now
year.
you get it.
I know. I get it now. I was thinking about that literally this week. I'm like, oh man, I feel like a dick. Not a chance, because I messaged you. I'm like, I can't record on Thursday.
Yeah, because you got school. And then I obviously understand, but like I was just waiting for the moment of glory where I could be like, I told you so.
I told you. Yeah, it's
anyway.
good. But I think we're a lot more. We are a lot better with our time now.
Yeah,
and we can easily pop these out a lot quicker.
I was gonna say too. I think we're like, at least I know I'm not going into school every day because of fucking COVID-19. So, and I know you're not either. So I think that frees up a lot of free time, because it wasn't just like homework and shit. It was the fact that you're driving. You had to do it to Vancouver every day. Driving an hour and a half in rush hour every day, and you get home and you're like, dude, I just want to fucking chill for a minute here. I've been grinding. You know what I mean?
See, for me, as of right now, like I can sit in 45 minutes traffic on my way home from school, and I'm like, shit, I'm making good time. I got time. Because like before, it would be like, for real, like an hour and 10 minutes home when I left at 3.
Yeah.
It was maybe even more. Like there was a lot of times where an hour and a half.
Well, yeah, coming like when we were leaving school last year at like 4:35, dude, it was straight up like an hour and a half to get home, because it's like gridlock from Burnaby all the way into Ridge. Mm-hmm. It's like bumper to bumper the whole way. It sucks.
Yeah. Like, dude, I went to Vancouver on Thursday, and I totally forgot about just like the traffic times, like when it's gonna be, and I left at like 2:30.
Oh yeah,
2:30.
Yeah,
and then I got there at like 3:30ish, sometime around there, and I'm like, dog, I wanted to go downtown and take photos and stuff. By the time that I leave, I'm gonna be in the middle of traffic.
Yeah,
and it wasn't even that bad.
What time did you leave at?
Like 5:30, just after 5.
Yeah, usually
Vancouver.
It's starting to die down around 5:30.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, but
also because of Blovic.
There was so much smoke still, like downtown.
Yeah, that's why I didn't come with you, man. I couldn't fucking, even like last night with a mask on, like it was dying down yesterday. I think it's dying down more today, but like yesterday and like even before, like I'd walk outside, just like open my door, and like I could already feel like my chest was like heavy. It's like fucked up, even though I smoke weed all the time, but I'm not breathing in fucking plastic and shit, whatever else is in the air.
True.
Gross.
Yeah, but dude, like
fucking why is the States gotta fuck us up, man? Honestly.
Hey, dude.
COVID, now this. Like, at least before, if it was coming from like northern BC, I could be like, it's just us fucking us
That's
over.
what usually happens for fires, but
now it's the States. Now I can get angry at somebody.
It's all good.
Fucking baby reveals and shit.
Fucking baby reveals, dog. But yeah, anyways, Kanye is fucking going off the rails. Dude. So we got to bring this up. This is the first subject of the podcast.
Dude, he's actually popping off. It's funny.
Like as we speak.
I'm just changing the. There we go. Good.
Nice. But dude, like he's complaining about people being trapped in bad contracts with music industries.
Yeah, like Universal and shit.
Universal and
like
stuff.
How like especially right now, like artists should be the ones who control their masters and like own them.
Yeah.
Because that's where like if you own your masters, that's where all your music or your income comes from,
yeah.
like streams and shit.
Yeah.
Which I think he's right. You made it. It's yours.
He's 100% right. But think of it this way. Say we're not talking someone in their room. Like let's say Russ.
Yeah. Fucking
he makes his beats. He records lyrics over the beats. He's created that song entirely himself.
Yeah.
He owns his masters. It makes 100% sense.
Mm-hmm.
Being signed to a label, say you do a big project like Good Kid, Mad City or Kendrick Lamar, where there's you got or The Incredible True Story or something. I don't know if he has his masters, but I don't know. Like when
Logic?
He made that, yeah. I doubt he did it when he made that album.
Well, he was signed to a Rat Pack back then, right?
But what I'm saying is, you created the lyrics 100% yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Let's say that you don't have a ghostwriter. Someone still made the beat. Maybe you had someone fucking singing over it too. Mm-hmm. You had another part to the song.
Yeah, like a feature and shit on it.
Not necessarily a feature because like, you pay out a feature.
Samples and shit.
Yeah, but like, do you have samples? You have to buy the rights to this and that and that. Yeah. At that point, whose song is it? It would make the most sense for you to be paid out by a label, and the label owns the masters for putting everyone together onto that one song. That would make more sense to me than selling your masters when you're doing it in your room. If you're doing it entirely yourself, or maybe you just have a producer, they're making your beats for you. It's like a one-on-one type thing. Maybe you have some other people come in and you'll pay them do this or that.
The record stuff.
Yeah, but it's weird when.
But that's where like creative distribution grounds come into play, right? Because like if you're using, like I'm gonna relate this to like YouTube videos and stuff, because like you can get flagged for using a song in a YouTube video, right?
Yeah.
But if you use a snippet of a song and you're describing what's in the snippet or like the lyrics and stuff, somebody owns that, but because of creative grounds, you can talk over that and it's like a loophole through it. You can't get copyrighted.
Like for reaction videos?
No. I'm talking like for like, there's one guy I watch called like Polyphonic, and he breaks down the songs into their like their time signature, their meaning, what kind of like the story behind it was, like kind of like relates it to now, back then, kind of different shit. Like he was doing Dark Side of the Moon, breaking all that down. Really good. You should watch it. But he was talking about like he's talking about the song, and then he'll kind of like lead into like he'll be like, oh, blah blah blah, and this is how like the song was started, and then like he'll like lead it into like the opening of like Breathe in the Air. And so it's like you hear like the lady screaming a little bit in the background, and he like turns it up louder and louder, and then he'll lead into it, and then it plays out for a second, and then he'll like bring it down. And he's allowed to do that because it's like he's teaching somebody about it, you know what I mean? So he can use those snippets without getting copyrighted because it's under creative freedom. And so I'm pretty sure like a person like Kanye, he'll go back and use like really old samples, and I think he's allowed to get away with that, correct me if I'm wrong, if it's under creative freedom, because it's under a certain time limit and it's also being used to make something else.
No, I'm not talking about samples though.
Oh.
Because like with samples, you have to buy the samples. You have to get those samples cleared. That's the biggest thing in hip hop.
Yeah.
You can't get the samples cleared. You know in the new Logic album, how at one point he like it's like in between songs, he like calls his buddy, he's like, yo, I couldn't get the fucking, and then it like bleeps it out, blah blah blah, sample cleared. So we can't use that. It's the same sort of thing. Like you have to get specific things cleared. I'm saying if you bring in all these people to come together, some person's working on this portion of the song musically. I'm not talking. I'm talking musically at this point.
We're talking musically now.
Shit, we talking musically now. No.
Dancing children.
No, but like there's like when someone's playing the bongos or the tambourine or whatever the hell.
The triangle.
Fucking, yeah,
dude, catch me in the background with the triangle.
You got the masters. No, you got the masters. No, but I'm just mean if there's like 20 people that come to a song, it's hard to figure out who would be the one owner of that song.
I still think if, let's just say it's Logic, we're just talking about. Logic goes in there. He needs someone to come in and record some horns, some fucking stringed instruments, something like that. Like he brings in, let's say, 20 people. I think he has to make a contract with those people for however big their part in the song is. He owns the masters, but they own, like, let's say he owns 50% of it because it's under his name or whatever. For helping distribute. Fucking Rat Pack owns 25%. This is obviously off the cuff. But then like that, the guy who came and did the horns owns 5% of it. So he's making 5% of the income off that song. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think like Universal or whoever. I think it's a lot of hate on big companies too, because obviously, but I just don't think Universal should own 95% of it and the artist owns 5%. That just doesn't make sense. That makes
no sense. Yeah. I agree.
I think the majority owner should always be the artist, because at the end of the day, it's their song. You know what I mean? They still have the idea for the lyrics.
You're seeing a lot more there. There's a lot of artists that are coming up that aren't signing now.
And it's good. I like to see it because it's diversifying.
But we talked about this, I think, a couple episodes about industry plants.
Oh God, yeah.
did I bring this up on the podcast?
We talked about it, but you might not have. I don't know. I think you did. Did you?
Half the time, you and I will have like these conversations, but we're just not recording it. So I don't know when.
Well, because I remember we were talking about, because everybody thought Billie Eilish was an industry plant.
Yeah.
But like it got disproven, and then
this was definitely on the podcast.
I think it might have been before the podcast.
Well, anyway, industry plants. I'm sorry if you've heard this before. We smoked weed for the first time in like a week.
Yeah, we're good boys now. We're taking breaks.
Yeah, but yeah, healthy industry plants, dude. It's like, because it was that one dude that I was watching a video about him. His name was like Jules or Family Jules or something like that. Yeah, some weird shit. And he was like portraying to that. It was Gene Simmons, and he was portraying to that like sad rap type shit,
like Lil Peep.
Yeah, that shit really became popular after Lil Peep died.
Yeah, like just bleaching your hair and then covering your face in all of the tattoos and just getting fucked up off Xans.
Hell yeah. Do you remember Lil Xan?
Lil Xan, yeah. Lil Xanax. Dude, one of our buddies, for like the longest time, he was taking pride in fucking like ripping like small time artists like that not many other people had heard of. And then he would always change his Discord picture to that person for like months. So like for the longest time.
Can I guess who this is? Do I know them?
Yeah, you know him.
Is it Colton?
Yeah. He was just like,
does he listen to this podcast?
I don't know.
Maybe. Hey, Colton.
Shout out.
Shout out.
But yeah, he would like, where like for the longest time he was ripping Lil Xan as his fucking background. Way. And I was like who the fuck it? And then like I like asked him who it was. And he was like, bro, it's Lil Xan, bro. Like, come on.
It's Lil Xan. I remember I was watching this video where people were trying to see if random people on like university campuses could tell the difference between like these two rappers. And they're like asking them who their favorite rapper is. And this one guy's like, yeah, my favorite rapper right now, I like Lil Mosey, Lil something else, and Lil Tecca. Pretty much my favorite rappers right now. I don't know who Kendrick Lamar is and like all this shit.
He's just trying to be different.
Yeah, I'm like, hey man, who is this guy?
Fucking different.
Anyways. Yeah. Shout out Different. Dropped a new song.
Haven't listened to it.
The boys are the boys are real high. I've been trying to we gotta tell the boys a story here. Trey has a fucking lighter.
Oh God,
that hasn't died in a year and a half.
Bro, dude, I swear to God, this lighter gets thrown to the fourth dimension sometimes, and like it just randomly comes back. Like, so I'll tell a story. So the night I got this lighter, it was last September 9th, I believe, because I was at a concert. I went to that. You can't see it on camera, but there's a poster. The Psychedelic Porn Criminals concert. So I go there, bring a couple joints.
Yep.
And it was like me, Carson, Trevor, a couple of our other buddies, like Wade, Dawson, that I used to work with. And like we go there, I have some joints, so I'm like chilling at the table, and I'm like...
Some joints?
Yeah, I had brought like two, rolled up two with me.
Right.
So I like have them in a little like plastic bag, just put them in my pocket. They don't, because they never pat you down at Fox. Like, well, they pat you down, but like they don't give a fuck if you have joints, as long as you're smoking them outside. And so I like, before the show starts, I like head out with, I think it was with Carson and Wade, and me just like take them back, but I was like, fuck, I don't have a lighter. So I like ran across the street to like a fucking like Quickie Mart, and fucking I picked up like, I saw it, and it's like, it's super like psychedelic, like it's just like a fucking trippy pattern of like rainbow color. So I was like, fuck yeah, I picked it up, smoked the joint, lost it. I had no idea where it went for like 3 weeks. And then like randomly I put a pair of pants on, and it was in like the back pocket, and I don't remember putting it in the back pocket. And like I never use my back pockets, so I like...
This is like a Toy Story situation.
Yeah.
Like this motherfucker's alive and he's just chasing you.
So I find it again, and then so I thought, oh fuck, it would have went through the wash. It's probably dead. Turns on, I'm like, oh, cool. Well, I have another lighter now, cool. And so it was like my main lighter I was like, fuck it. Because I found this thing after like forever. I was like, I'm making this thing like my main lighter now. So use it like anytime I'm smoking a joint for like the past year. And then some point I had like one of those jars, and I wanted to just take like an on the go setup. I like had a joint, the lighter, and then I like put it in the jar so it wouldn't smell. And they both fit in there like perfectly. Like the 1/4-inch rollies with that lighter fit like magnificently, and like they don't jingle very much.
Magnificently. Hell yeah.
So keep it in there. It's like right there. You can see it in the back. So I like keep it in there. For some reason, it like registered in my head. I was like, if I keep it in the jar, it can't escape. so I haven't lost it since.
Oh my God. You can lose the jar.
I mean, true, but I can't lose the joint. But because I've lost it like periodically over the course of the past year, but it just finds its way back into a random position. That's weird. And dude, I swear to God, it just doesn't run out of fluid. I've been using it consistently. Like it's pretty battered.
It's you have a haunted lighter.
I think so. I think it is. I think it's possessed. I just don't think it'll ever run out. The infinite lighter.
It's infinite.
Because dude, and like now that I say that, of course, but
oh, dude, it's it's not gonna work the next time.
Dude, like sometimes like I had it like recently where like the flame was real, like it was like this low. Like I was like, it's about to die.
With that one?
I gotta refill it. And like the next day, I like click it and it's like full flame again. I was like, no way, let's go.
Yeah, because you've told me a couple times that it's gonna die.
Yeah, and then it just comes back. It doesn't die. And like it's a zip or not a Zippo one. It's some what are they called? Clipper. Yeah. So they're refillable at the bottom. I have a thing of butane. Haven't had to refill it. It's magnificent.
Have you been secretly refilling it? No, not telling me.
I haven't refilled it. Like on the moms.
Yo, have you seen that thing about like talking about smoking weed here? Have you seen that the thing about Shia LaBeouf, like the Zoom meeting that all those people did?
No.
Okay, so they did like like the top A-list celebrities in Hollywood, actors, all did a table reading of this one movie. Yeah. So it was a Zoom meeting with like 30 people in it. Yeah. Morgan Freeman was narrating it. Brad Pitt.
Damn.
Jennifer Aniston. Who's the other guy? Not Brad Pitt.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yes.
Was it actually?
Yeah, yes. Dude, there's only like 3 of those guys. It's like Mr. Smith. Brad Pitt, Matthew McConaughey, and Leonardo DiCaprio wasn't there. But it was like Shia LaBeouf was there.
Yeah.
John Lennon was there.
John Lennon?
Not John Lennon. John Legend.
My guy, he died like...
Resurrected him
40
for
years
the Zoom.
ago.
John Legend was there. All these people, right? Everyone is just like... They're like, look like they're in like an office or in their house somewhere. They're like... they got a nice setup. They got some nice headphones on.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf is in the back of what looks like a Ford F-150 on Zoom with no shirt on, smoking so many joints, like so high.
Is he just high
with AirPods in? And then it's like he's just like not even paying attention, like fucking jamming music. And then he'll like unmute his mic and do his thing. He's the only guy not reading a script. He just has them all memorized. He's high as all fuck.
Dude, I actually think he's a fucking crazy actor. I think a lot of the time, like, his like movies don't portray to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying like the writing's bad and stuff, but like it's just not like his style.
Well, it's because he's famous for Transformers. Trey.
I know, yeah, I know. But like he's done other movies more recently that I think he's acted really like he did a fucking like this like indie movie because he like took a break for a while.
Yeah.
Did like a random indie movie and he just fucking killed it.
Did you hear he
Can you do
tattooed his chest for a movie?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
He has a giant tattoo of the character's last name on his chest.
Dude, can you like think about this though? You're like an indie filmmaker, like a student maybe, and you just got like your first like big like not big budget but big budget for you.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, like I really want to fucking like I want to get like some good actors here and I really want to like make this good. So you get like a big crew, like you're ready to go, and you're like, okay, like we're gonna contact some actors. Put like a thing up on like Facebook or something. Shia LaBaked gets back to you and he's like, "Yeah, hey, I'll come on and do it for you. I'll be cheap. Yeah, don't worry, I'll do it for free."
That's what he did.
I'm pretty sure like he went in like it was an indie film. He went in just like bare bones cheap. He was like, "Yeah, I'll just act." Yeah, he's like he just wanted to act. So he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it, whatever." And he did it, and he like the movie's like apparently nuts.
He killed it. Yeah, yeah, he is an insane actor.
Yeah,
dude, fucking Morgan Freeman, dude, that guy. 150 years old.
Just absolute buns.
Yo, boins.
How old is he?
He's fucking 300 years old, Trey.
Holy fuck. 600 years old, eh?
This guy was born in 1100.
This guy was born before the Americas were discovered. He's 83. What a fucking saint.
He's 83?
June 1st, 1937 in Memphis, Tennessee.
Of course. Who do you think would win in a fight, him or Hillary Clinton?
He beat the wheels off Hillary Clinton. You kidding me?
I'd love to see celebrity boxing. Like.
So, dude, I'd love to see fucking, oh my God, who is it? Fucking, Gordon Ramsay versus like somebody. I feel like he would beat the brakes off somebody. That'd be hilarious.
Gordon Ramsay.
You just get all riled up from like kitchen fucking mishaps and fucking tee off in this bitch.
He'll think about that tartar sauce that he found that was like 3 years old or something.
Where's the lamb sauce?
The fuck is the lamb sauce? I fucking hate you.
This is fucking raw. What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich.
He's just verbally assaulting children.
Dude, he's literally abusing people.
Have you seen the child one?
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
And he's like, "Oh, come." He's like, "Come here, precious." Like he's like all like nice to the kids and stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes he tees off on them.
Oh yeah.
Yo, we've never even talked about this on or off the podcast. Have you seen that like Netflix show that's in the States?
Cuties?
Yes.
Yeah. It's fucked up. I saw it when it was like first got big, like before anybody like did videos.
Is that like
on it.
I saw it a long time ago.
Yeah.
I not watched it. I've never watched it.
It's a French movie, and it's essentially like the whole thing is like it's basically the French version was portraying this bad stuff and how it's being like glorified, and it's basically like it was like in the movie it's like doing that same trope of glorifying it, but the message is that it's bad and that it shouldn't be glorified. And then Netflix came in and it completely turned it on its head and was like, no, we're just gonna glorify it, and that's the whole reason of the movie.
Yeah,
it's fucked up.
So if you guys do not know what it's about, I will briefly explain.
Yeah. Make what I said make sense.
Yeah, they're like these like 13 or 14-year-old girls or something.
Read the Netflix.
Please, yeah, because I gotta be careful with my words here.
Yeah. Okay. So
it's like that bad. I don't know how the fuck it's on. We don't have it in Canada, do we? I don't think so.
Plot.
It's bad, man. Shit. I'm gonna order some pizza tonight.
Shit.
Maybe.
I'm filming a fucking short film tonight on fucking...
Oh, yeah, you're filming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta do my history research.
You're.
It'll be fun. Did you find the plot of this movie?
I'm trying to find.
Okay, I will basically explain what I think it is. It's like these like 14-year-old girls, 13-year-old girls, however old they are, they get obsessed with twerking online.
Yeah.
And then it's something to do with that. That's literally all I fucking know.
I got it.
Okay.
So, Netflix released a poster for Cuties, which shows 4 young girls in booty shorts and crop tops posed provocatively. Their logline for the film reads, quote, Amy, 11, becomes fascinated with a twerking dance crew. Hoping to join them, she starts to explore her femininity, defying her family's traditions, end quote. And
so she's 11.
Yeah. And like that's not at all what the film's about, you know what I mean? It's like supposed to be like a coming of age story. And like the fucking poster they put out has like these 4 chicks like fucking just like posed like it's gross. And like
I haven't looked it up at all.
I'll show you because
I do not want to see it, Trey.
I'll show you anyway because I had to look at it. No, you do.
Dude,
this is what
the thing that I don't understand about.
So, okay, hold on. This, I'll actually put this on. So, this was the French version. It's like they're walking and like just drag it to the other way to see the Netflix one.
Oh, okay. Oh, what the fuck?
See? So,
yo,
I'll explain. I'll put this up like here. I'll set myself a reminder. But so essentially, the French one is these 4 girls walking up up a street. And they're wearing like over their clothing, they're wearing like bras and like women's underwear, but it's like way too big for them. And I think it's that thing of like growing into that that feminine role kind of thing.
Yeah, it's almost like when girls were kids, they'd want their parents to, when they were like really little, like say fucking 6 or 7 years old, they wanted their mom to do their makeup and shit. It's
exactly.
like that. Like they want to be able to rock these bras one day.
Yeah, exactly.
And that type of thing.
And so and they're kind of like, they're on the street kind of like, they look pumped. They're like dancing and shit.
Oh, dude, they're fired up.
And then the Netflix one is like them, like the fucking thing said, they're in booty shorts. I'm gonna stop looking at this. It's gross. They're in booty shorts, like doing fucking poses and shit. One chick's like straight up bent over, like on hands and knees. I'm like is bad.
Hey, they're in like cheerleading up. We're gonna put the photos. That makes sense. But like, I want to stop talking about this because we already got the FBI on their way.
Catch a case real quick.
Shit.
What's it called? But yeah, so like that caused a fuck ton of outrage. Like this is like a month ago.
But you know what doesn't make sense is how that's allowed. The Crystal Lee is not allowed to accidentally message some underage chicks.
Still fired up about this, eh?
No, just hear me out. Hear me out. Crystal Lee is not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
They didn't specify their age or whatever. Mm-hmm. But this director is allowed to put people. He's allowed to hire young girls to play an 11-year-old girl.
But no. Remember though, this is a French movie, and that's Netflix's
interpretation of it.
Like that, yeah. That's what they were showing for the marketing material. The movie is the same. I think they just changed the name because it was a French title before. They changed it to Cuties.
Wait. So it's the same actors?
It's the same movie. It wasn't like
the same story.
Hold on.
I think they changed it, dog. There's
they
way. They
might have refilmed, but hold on. I don't know if it was. I'm pretty sure it's just
the actors
French
were completely
film.
different.
Netflix plot. Hold on.
The actors in the Netflix one were like fucking 10 years old.
Cuties is a 2020 French coming-of-age film written and directed by Miamouna Ducour.
Yes.
But yeah, so it's a French movie, but Netflix took it, put it on their site, and instead of just using the French marketing material, they changed it to make it seem like it was this fucking, you know what I mean? Like all prerogative and shit.
So the movie's actually not like that.
No, the movie's not like that at all. But like Netflix's portrayal, because the movie's
I'm completely wrong.
Yeah, so Netflix's portrayal of it was like, instead of like that, the French people were like, they didn't want to glorify that shit. They were saying how bad it was. Netflix like flipped that on its head and was like, no, we're just going to glorify it on like the marketing material.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, it's retarded. So people were like being like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, this is disgusting. Change your shit. And but
yeah, that makes sense.
Based on your same thing though, based on what you're saying though, a massive multi-billion-dollar corporation like Netflix
can do that.
Can put that up, but a single guy can't get catfished without getting canceled. Like it's
Yeah.
It's dumb, man.
Yeah.
And obviously, I think for fucking cancel culture, it's a lot easier for them to target a single dude that made a mistake rather than a multi-billion-dollar. You can't take Netflix down. You're not gonna. It's not gonna happen.
No.
I don't care how fucking mad you get.
Do you hear Blockbuster had a chance to partner with Netflix in the very beginning and they didn't?
Mm-hmm. Then Blockbuster could still be around today.
Yeah, that would be crazy. I remember I used to be fired up. We talked about this on the last podcast. Did we not talk about Blockbuster?
I think we talked about Blockbuster.
We talked about porn in the back.
Yeah, in the red room.
The red room. Shit. Damn, bro.
Dude, I was talking with one of my buddies about that the other day. Just like how pumped he used to be, like on like Friday, you'd go in there because they had snacks and like I'd rent like a movie and like I'd rent a video game and I'd come home and like you have like the snacks, you watch the movie and you rip games.
Realistically, you could open a small store for like PS4 and Xbox One type games or PS5 games, depending on how big the digital edition is.
Well, that's the thing is the digital edition it's going to have a bigger hard drive for sure, but it's also cheaper by like $200.
100
for the PS5?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's 100. I've been seeing a lot of shit where people are kind of disappointed with the PS5.
Why with the PS5?
Apparently they have been marketing something differently about it. Like I don't really know. I haven't looked in it too much. Mm-hmm. All I know is that people were outraged with the PS5 because games were going to be way too expensive.
Yeah, well, yeah,
and with that makes sense.
They're $10 more.
Yeah, but like that would make sense. And then people were saying that they were expecting it to be like a lot better hardware than the Xbox X or something like that.
The Xbox Series X.
Series X. But it's like the same, but Xbox can play compatible games with
backwards compatible.
Yeah. But it's just like
I don't care. It doesn't matter because
I'm gonna get one.
I might get a PS5. Yeah.
This is the thing. You would get one if you had a better TV. I think you would. You got to upgrade that TV and then bill in.
It's also $500 that I don't feel like spending on top of the fact that I need to get a new TV.
I'm just saying, if you were going to get a PS5, you'd have to upgrade the TV.
Yeah. I'd probably just still rip that one probably until I fucking get a new TV. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's fucking... What's it called? Like, I want to get one, but yeah, I haven't really been playing video games a lot lately. Mm-hmm. So it's just not a worthwhile investment. I'd rather get a new camera or something first, new lens.
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know, because like, I really do want to get one because like I want to rip game like the new God of War, the new Spider-Man game, fucking, what's it called? It's that other game, Demon Souls I want to play. But like, and that was another thing. They were, when Sony like did their press conference thing, they like showed Demon Souls, which is like an old, like, Dark Souls. It was like the original to that. It was like released a long time ago. And so they remade it and like the graphics look fucking insane.
Dude, I'm fucking pumped for the new.
At the end of the trailer, they were like, "Oh yeah, it's a console exclusive, but it is also going to be available on PC." And so like Sven, like all my other buddies that like play those games were pumped. They're like, "Fuck yeah." And then immediately after the trailer went out, they took it down, privated it on YouTube, and then like re-released it, but like a different one. And at the end, that little thing was taken out about like it being on PC. So like they were like, "It's not on PC." So Sven's like, and then he went and
it said PC originally.
Yeah, he said it was gonna be on, and then they were like, fooled you, and then fucking. So he went and fucking he already pre-ordered his PS5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I heard they. It's gonna be so funny. I saw something on Instagram today. You know how there's all these guys who are like, "Oh, I'm simping for that PS5."
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And then I saw something today where it was like some chick. She's like, "Wait, the PS5 is only $499." She's like, "You girls are asking for like $2,000 purses and shit, and all this stuff. You can't buy a $499 console."
Yeah.
Hey, PS5. Let's go.
Send one to me. I'll give you my ID.
Yeah.
P.O. box.
P.O. box. One day we're gonna have the P.O. box openings.
I was gonna say we're gonna have to do live podcast P.O. box opening, just opening massive dildos.
Dude, yeah.
The Moby Huge.
Shout out Jev. The OG.
50-gallon drum. Just take a swan dive in there and just cover your whole body.
Yeah. The fact that there is a 3-foot long dildo that exists is crazy.
It's fucking wild, man.
Yo, there's yeah, I'm not even gonna go into this, but nah, it's just like some categories I found. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what dragon dildos are?
Oh yeah. It's weird, man. People are weird.
Yo.
You know, okay, remember like in that one Sebastian bit where he's like, man, like back in the day, like people would like, if you walked around your house in a diaper, like you wanted to act like a baby, nobody knew.
Yeah.
Nobody knew. It's like now you fucking like I'm going to change the joke up a bit, but like now, yeah, goodbye fucking everybody knows what fucking dragon dildos are and people are ripping fucking furry costumes out in public like it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Keep it to the base. So weird, man. It's so weird. Furries are fucked.
Furries? I'm not talking about furries. Furries are something totally different.
Then
keep it to the basement.
Then like the dragon fucking dildos though.
Yo, would you rather your son? Okay, wait, hold up. No, not son.
No. Finish what you're saying.
If they grew up to either be a furry or fuck themselves with dragon dildos.
Electric shock therapy. I'm joking. That's really bad.
Oh, but for real though.
Oh, would I rather than be a furry or tee off on if it was a chick tee off on a dragon dildo?
No. A dude.
A dude?
Yeah.
Like if he was so you're saying he's gay?
No, he's straight. He just loves dragon dildos.
What?
Yeah. Sure, he's gay, but that doesn't matter.
Well, no, but like I'm confused now. If he's using a dragon dildo, let's just say it's a chick, but she's either a furry or she just tees off. The dragon dildo.
But the dragon dildo, like the scary ones in the ass, like releasing the seeds, like the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't need to see that. I'm not going to see a dildo. You know what I mean? Like I'm not.
No. But furries don't really they don't dress like that all the time though.
Dog. It's a lot easier to fucking hide a dildo that at maximum might be like 10 inches, maybe a bit bigger, maybe a foot.
Hey, the one I've been seeing, dog, 35 inches, submerged entirely in the ass. Where'd it go? It's laying eggs up there, Trey.
And all I'm gonna say is I would rather something that's like small and compact that I don't have to see than if I come into their room and they got a full furry costume. 10 grand.
Is air conditioned on the inside?
Dude, that's so greasy. Not like, dude, if I saw that shit.
Hey, but think about this though. If she was posting those dragon dildos online, people know who she is. Then if she goes out in public and she's in a full body costume.
I don't care. If I see someone in a furry costume, I'm fucking like, no. I'm going to call the police. Arrest this man. Sick of looking at these people. They're fucked up. They're actually like, dude, like furries are fucked.
Yeah.
It actually pisses me off.
Is that like your number one dislike of humanity?
There's plenty, dog. But humanity's fucked. Or how about this one? The fact that fucking pedophiles are trying to get it fucking, what's it called?
Legalized?
Yeah, they're trying to do, it's just another sexuality. It's just like being gay or, like, no it ain't. That's fucked up. Go to jail.
It's been going on for a while.
Yes, I know. All I'm saying is, dude, they're children. Leave them the fuck out of it. Their children shouldn't have any exposure to sexuality, man. To even all these parents that are like, oh, my kid's gender X, not a man or a female. They're a child. They don't know. You can't force that on them.
Regardless, let's say, hypothetically speaking,
we
can call it a sexuality, right?
Call what?
Pedophilia.
No.
Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically, no, but hypothetically, go for it.
Is it a problem if you don't act on it, though?
Yes, it is. Because you're still thinking about it. That's fucked up.
True.
You're thinking about kids in a sexual way. That is fucked up.
Because my thought process is that pedophiles should get the death sentence.
Yep.
But I'm torn in my mind. It's like, it should be like, is it just if you're a pedophile, regardless if you ever done anything? Or like, say you're just fucking Jimbo who works at fucking pet ceteris or whatever it's called.
Dog, you're fucked in the head, and that's what I'm saying. If it's still a thought process, you need help.
I know what you're saying.
If they're not acting on it, therapy.
Yeah.
Help them.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But if they act on it, death sentence.
If they do, yeah. Dude,
that's what I think, but I don't know.
No. I'm not saying I'm like torture, dude. Like
Yo, we can't just start torturing though, dog.
Yeah, you can.
What are you gonna waterboard the pedophile?
Okay, hold on. Think about this. So way back in the day, talking in like the fucking like French Revolution era, like 1800s, maybe a bit before, 1700s. They used to, for entertainment, bring out prisoners that had been sentenced to getting tortured, and they would take like, if you did some fucked up shit, your sentencing.
Hold up. So they got sentenced to be tortured?
It was basically the death sentence. It was like a death by torture.
I thought that they would like electric chair those motherfuckers.
Well, and so because of like it wasn't humane or whatever, they determined, which it makes sense. I get it. But I'm just saying, if someone did some fucked up shit, like fucking pedophilia type shit, they would put them in a chair, get hot pincers, take off like chunks of skin with it, like again, torture, put like hot like metals on there, like fuck them up. And basically the release from your sentence was death. If you died, that was seen as like, fuck, they died. Like, you know what I mean? Like
they were trying to keep you there as long as possible.
Mm-hmm. And that was your sentence. If you did some fucked up shit, dying, you're released from it. You're dead.
That was just for pedophilia?
No, I'm just saying like whatever the bad thing was, you would get
like
sentenced
murder
to torture
or whatever.
Yeah. And so you'd get sentenced to this thing, and essentially, again, you'd be fucking in pain. You'd be begging for death, basically. And if you died, that was your release from your sentence. You had served your sentence. You know what I mean? You're dead. And so I think it's almost like a cop out. If someone does that shit and you're dying, it's like you're dying, but there's no punishment there.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like that's why a lot of times they'll take pedophilias and they'll put them in public
prisons for life, and then keep them alive, and they're it's almost like
you'll once you get in there and they know who you are and they know what you've done, those prisoners will fucking tear you apart.
Yeah, but what do you think? Do you think it's worse to get say you did some terrible shit? Say you had you had a baby reveal that exploded all the United States or whatever the fuck, right? Just set off a nuke. It's a boy, but
it's a boy.
Would you rather get a death sentence, or would you rather go to life in prison? And they're not going to kill you; they're going to fuck you up every day, but the prison's going to keep you alive.
Okay,
that's way worse.
Okay, if they're keeping you alive, like what do you mean they're going to fuck you up every day? Like torture you?
No, like the prisoners they're going to punch you in the face and shit, and you're just going to have a shitty time. Or
that's way worse, because if you just die, that's it.
Yeah.
You're dead, but I would rather have like an instant death than fucking have that's basically getting tortured. Like you're having a slow amount of torture for the rest of your days.
Yeah.
That is fucked.
Yeah.
Like that would be, you'd go insane. You know what I mean? Like you're constantly
You ever been to Alcatraz?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sick there.
Yeah.
Did you ever go in that one room where it was like the sensory deprivation room?
Yes. It's fun.
Supposed to be one of the most haunted rooms in a prison.
Those fucking like the black cells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like being trapped in there.
And again, like that's it. Yeah, people will go crazy in there just because you have no human contact for like 7 days. You can't even see light for like 7 days. So people start tripping the fuck out. But again, I think the crime should fit the bill. And like if you go into fucking prison, most of the time, like if you're a pedophile or whatever, they're going to put you in like a maximum security thing, and it's going to be fucking like whatever. And they're going to live for the rest of the day. And you know what I mean? It's like, it sucks. Yeah. But like the punishment should be more severe. You're fucking up a child's life, or like if you went in there for murder or whatever, you've ended all these people's lives or whatever. You need to get punished for that, man. And it should be severe. Like
yo, are you talking like what movie is it? Is it a movie or was it a real thing where they would put a rat on a bucket on someone's stomach?
That was a real thing. They would heat the bucket up, and the rat trying to get away from the heat would burrow through you.
Yeah,
like that kind of shit. That's fucked up. It really is. And I agree. It's not humane. But for the worst people, I just don't think that should be like it should. If
But
there's
there's a lot of people that get falsely accused, right?
And that's the problem with it. And that's why it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Because even though our fucking justice system is just, people still get falsely accused. And that's still a problem. So that's why it's not going to happen. But I'm just saying, if you could have 100% success rate with it, I think you set that as the fucking deterrence, and maybe people don't fucking do it.
True.
You know what I mean? Like,
I can agree with that. I think it's pretty inhumane, but
it's very inhumane.
50 years, we'd rule out that problem.
Huh?
Fit in like a 50-year span of doing that torture as a punishment, it would go down so much.
And that's the thing is, I'm not just saying just torture is like going to solve this. I'm saying get help for people that are thinking this. Make it a fucking like bad thing, like it is now. And for whatever reason, people are trying to make it not a bad thing. And I'm like, why?
So what should they do to Shane Dawson?
Fucking therapy, man. Get help. You fucking, because didn't he have like it was like fucking Will Smith's daughter when she was like 11 on, no. That was like there's two things. He had like a child on a video and he was like talking to them about like sex or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is like pretty fucked up. But like, it's also a conversation that happens.
He wasn't like trying to smash the kid.
No, I know, but they were talking like it was like a more not gruesome, but
birds
like
and the bees type talk.
That's what I mean. That needs to happen still, right? That happens in households. I mean, it's not a parent. It's fucking Shane Dawson trying to monetize a video for it. So that's kind of fucked up.
He's like, yo, Manscaped. Yo. That's fucking hilarious.
I don't know. And like that other one where it was something to do with like Will Smith's daughter. It was like a picture of her and he was like, he was in like character or something doing something like fucked up.
Yeah.
And to be like, I think that's, I don't know. I don't really care for Shane Dawson at all, but I feel like that falls under that comedy rule of like, if it's comedy, it's kind of like, if you're making jokes about something, it's kind of whatever goes.
I agree. And it was a long time ago.
It was a long time. Yeah. And so it's that cancel culture thing of bringing some fucking shit back up for just to cancel a person. I agree.
In 5 years, I think our podcasts would make us cancelable.
Oh yeah. Cause dude, we're going fucking, like we're talking about.
I feel like if our like professors in university found this, we'd get expelled.
No, I don't think we get expelled. We haven't done anything that bad, dog.
Yeah, true.
I don't think people would agree with some of our views, but I don't think we're going to get expelled.
We did. Yeah. I mean, yeah. If we got expelled for talking about furries for 15 minutes, then
that
just
fucking
sucks.
terrible.
But
that's unfortunate.
So hey, dog, why'd you get expelled? Talked about dragging dildos
on a podcast, like on my own fucking format.
Yeah, on my own format, I chose to talk about it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
If you're gonna get offended, don't watch.
Yeah. More news. This is fucking hilarious. Don't know if you saw this or not, but Logan Paul has a new fight.
Oh, does he? Why does this guy just want to scrap everybody? He's like you.
You're gonna think I'm lying here. I'm not lying. His last fight, he fought KSI. Remember that? They fought like twice, and those were his first two fights and his only fights. So coming off a big loss, he's gonna go up against Floyd Mayweather. I wish I was joking, Trey. I wish I was joking. He didn't beat KSI, and he's fighting Floyd Mayweather.
He's gonna die.
Yo.
He's gonna get his cheeks clapped.
Look it up. I'm pretty sure Floyd Mayweather signed the contract.
Oh my.
They offered him a big chunk of money and
Floyd Mayweather versus Jake. Well, it auto-completed. Video shows Floyd Mayweather vulnerability that Logan Paul can exploit. Floyd Mayweather Jr. reportedly leaning towards saying no in Logan Paul fight. So he got the contract, but I don't think he's signed it yet.
I saw something that said he signed it. You must be lying. There is no way. Dude, imagine if he fought him, though.
Age 43, fights 50, wins 50. Fucking Logan Paul, age 25, fights 1, wins 0. Floyd's 5'8". Logan Paul's 6'2". Weight. What? Oh, weight 13 stone, 8 pounds.
Floyd he 13 stones, eh?
10 stone, 7 pounds. That's weird.
This means nothing.
Orthodox. Nickname the Maverick. Nickname money. Insta followers. 18.2 mil. It's like a breakdown like that.
Insta followers is on the breakdown right next to like reach and weight.
Yeah.
Insta followers is like, yo, who do you think's gonna win the Logan Paul Floyd fight?
I don't know. Mayweather's got more Insta followers by like 5 mil. So jokes.
Like imagine you're betting. You're like, hold up, who's got more likes on their last Instagram photo?
So shit, Logan Paul's dialing in right now. So I've got to put my money on him.
Shit, I gotta put my money on Logan.
KSI 2 days ago reacts to Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. That's funny.
Dude, if that happens, he's going to die.
I think, he's gonna fucking... I think obviously like he has reach and stuff on him, but it's like an amateur versus...
nothing.
Yeah, I know. An amateur versus an absolute...
Conor McGregor was bigger than Floyd.
By how much?
I don't know. Look it up. He's got way longer reach.
Mayweather versus McGregor. Stat breakdown.
If I'm not wrong, McGregor's like 5'9" or something.
Stat code.
Dead air. Love it. Nothing.
Fuck. I don't know. I'm trying to find it.
No. I'm just saying, just like in general with me as well. I'm still very high. I haven't smoked weed in a long time.
Here we go. So, Ireland, USA, 28, 40, 5'9", 5'8", 155 for Conor, 150. Reach, 74 inches. Reach for Mayweather, 72 inches. So
it's not that bad.
No.
Not that bad. He had 5 pounds on him.
5 LB. Well, that probably got cut, though, for the actual fight itself.
I think, yeah, maybe. But hey, that's pretty crazy.
I think Logan Paul would have, like, he's like 6'2" compared to 5'8".
There's no way he's even going to be able to hit Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
There's no way he's going to be able to hit him.
He'll land one.
He will not land one.
I think he'll land one.
He will not land one.
I'll bet he'll land at least one.
Yo.
Like I'm not saying...
You know how many times he's been hit in his boxing career?
Huh?
Like 4. And he's had 50 fights.
But he got tagged by McGregor multiple times in their fight.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's like one of the first times it's happened in a while.
He fought Manny Pacquiao and got tagged up.
That's another time.
But like I'm saying more than...
This is Logan Paul trade.
I'm saying one shot. I'm not saying it's going to be a knockout blow. I'm saying one shot.
I'll bet $3 on it.
3? I'll bet these quarters.
Yeah, you got a couple quarters to bet.
Not even a $5 bill. A fucking loony and a toonie.
Not risking a bill. Kidding me?
Give you these coins.
Yeah, I'll take the bet. $3.
$3?
$3. 3. Now, the only thing is that there's no way Floyd Mayweather is going to... Hey, hold up. There's no way Floyd Mayweather is going to actually go out there and try to, like, hurt Logan Paul. It's going to be like a charity type thing, I think.
All he's got to do is fight. He's got to land one.
Yo, we just made a bet
for $3.
For a fight that's not even happening.
What a world.
But if it does, your boy's getting paid out here.
I'm getting $3, boys.
No.
He's gonna be first round. They're gonna walk in. Logan's just gonna send a jab, hit him, and I'm just gonna look at Noah. Noah's gonna be like, "Fuck, it's my $3, bitch. Where the fuck's my money?"
Yeah, dude. We get under here.
54
time. 54 minutes.
Yeah. End it off. Gotta get some fucking homework done.
Yeah, got some shit to do.
Gotta film tonight.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it's gonna be a good time. We're doing like like that short film. We're doing it's like an alien abduction thing. Like these two guys come and sit down. And they're like talking about like their abduction experiences, and then like the thing actually like flies over. And I didn't tell you about this. They got a VFX artist that they went to high school with. That has like apparently like he made it like big because he's gross at it, and he worked on Endgame, and he's worked on like the most recent Star Wars movie. Like he's like big time, And so
Jesus.
they're like,
how old is he?
Like our age. Yeah. They got into like contact with him again. They're like, yo, like we're doing a short film. Would you mind? Like, cause I guess his work's been like super slow.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah, what do you need done? And they're like, oh, like a UFO thing. Like, doesn't have to look crazy, but like we figured we'd come to you because we know you.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no worries, I got it. So he's doing like a whole like UFO flying over and then like picking them up. But we're doing like practical effects for like the pickup. So we're gonna like have a C-stand with like a big green light that's gonna like when it starts, it's gonna activate.
Yeah.
Kind of be like he's gonna put some effects on it, but it's gonna be like the base for the light. So they have like the light on their face and stuff. And we have soap boxes that we're going to get these guys to stand on. And like for the shot, it's going to be like of their shoes, like on the soapbox, but you're not going to be able to see the soapbox, right? So what it's going to look like is just like their shoes are going to be kind of hovering and we're going to physically lift them up with a thing. So like they'll be kind of like standing on like their tippy toes kind of.
You're doing this tonight?
Yeah.
This part?
So like we're doing like the abduction scene, which is going to be like the biggest scene of the whole thing. So I don't know. It's gonna be cool just seeing like what like filming it and then like how we film it and how it turns out. I think it's gonna be cool.
Gonna be dope.
I think it's got like a 7 to 8 minute runtime or something like that. So,
oh yeah, where are they gonna put it on YouTube? Are they submitting it for that short film thing that's going on?
Like festival, maybe.
There's they're giving out like $20,000-$20,000 prizes for something.
Probably then.
Yeah.
Cool. That'd be dope if I worked on that.
Yeah.
Where's my money?
I need my money.
Your audio guy, give me $1,000. Please.
Please
give me money.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll wrap her up here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Still the 44.
Still the 44. Thanks for sticking around, guys.
Thanks for showing the love, the support.
Yeah, the support. Love you guys. Stay safe. Wow. You want to take us off?
Stay safe out there.
Drink your water.
Stay hydrated.